Did you ever drink alcohol with him?
No, I don't think he's had it yet. I
Okay.
had this plan. I was going to get him out. I didn't want him to drink. I don't want Colin drinking.
Sure.
So I was like, you know what? You might like vodka, Jack Daniels. Try Jack Daniels. He'll take one sip of it and never drink again.
What is?
Because I think you'd mentioned doing that, but I didn't know if you ever did.
Yeah, I wanted an update if you ever gave him some Guinness Stout. See,
Woody, this is the grossest alcohol that exists. No, I'm serious.
The spirit of it, yes.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're trying to do, and I'm going to try and help my friend solve a problem here. So,
parenting right here.
There's something I just linked it. It's called Malort.
Okay.
And it is like a regional Chicago thing that takes pride in how disgusting it is. Their tagline is, "It's not a drink for most people, but we're not most people."
What?
It's a traditional wormwood-based digestive that has been thought of as a rite of passage or a hangover cure. For many Chicagoans, Malort is a drink that has defined the Chicago bar experience. But it's literally a drink that is now almost meme popular in the Chicago area because of how unabashedly bad it is.
You don't need to poison him.
You won't poison it. It's still just regular. Or what
is it? A beer?
No, it's like a liquor or a digestive. Okay. That's usually like isn't Jägermeister? Don't they have something like? Isn't that what that is?
I have no idea what kind of evil.
I don't actually know, but I know it's not like beer or wine. It's like a harder alcohol.
I know when I was 21 and my roommates were trying to get me to drink that awful Lithuanian beer, I could just barely get through a bottle, and I wanted to because I thought it looked cool, and it was just awful. It's so bitter. It's so dark. It's awful. Guinness is the worst.
My second or third year at SHOT Show, I was hanging out with a bunch of like machine gun dealers, and I was a young kid at the time, and I thought that they were super cool. They've been in the industry a while, and they just only wanted to drink fucking Jaeger. So I had the worst Jaeger hangover of my fucking life. Like, it was just awful. I have never had a sip of Jaeger since.
Did they buy you drinks?
Yeah, we went back to their hotel room. We're talking industry shit and whatnot too, but they're just like constantly doing Jaeger shots all together, and I wanted to join in too. And
that's what
that was an awful mistake.
That's what Only Using Blades like too. When you're with him, it's just constant Jaeger shots.
I don't know why people have that fixation with just Jaeger. Like, that shit's like cough medicine.
I started to like it.
It's so not good. Like,
I liked it back then.
Strike one.
Is that one like
licorice? Yes, licorice is. Among candies, it's bad. When they're doing their best to sell me black licorice, they can't do it. And then they add alcohol into that. And so it's just booze, but with all the sugar of a candy bar.
By the way, is Only Use Me Blade still alive?
Yeah. Yep.
I thought he was on like a good sobriety kick, but I don't know if that.
Good.
I haven't plugged in. I don't know what he's up to.
He's sober.
Actually, he's sober. So good for him. Good for him.
He's been sober like 18 times, and at this point, I just been waiting for a headline.
Yeah,
it doesn't usually. He swore off the booze. He swore off the pills. It's nothing but PVC glue now.
Nothing but airplane glue and gasoline for me.
That's what they call California sober.
That's California.
It's Alabama sober.
Didn't somebody like literally fucking die on his stream?
Yes. I don't know if it was his or that one of those other like leeches who was kind of like leeching off of Blade's popularity, but yeah, this dude like fell down and died, but he didn't die on the stream. He like passed out on the stream, and then
they don't know when he died. He was laying there dying for some time.
No, he died in the hospital.
I'd like to have Blade on the show. You guys would have him back. He needs a microphone. Last time he showed up with no mic, and it's a podcast.
I'd need to see how he's doing. Yeah,
maybe. I got to get Israeli Tank Commander. I keep spacing and forgetting to message the Tank Commander. Maybe that'd be a good duo. Only Use Me Blade and the Israeli Tank Commander.
Wow, that would dovetail so perfectly.
I want them to debate the Israel-Palestinian conflict. Blade can speak for Palestine.
That would be pretty funny. Only use me slingshot. Only use me rock.
What happened with the death though, I think that the person who died, like he's like a fan of their nonsense streams or whatever, and he was also trying to break into that.
Yeah.
And it does make sense that like if you join their like stream, everybody's streaming themselves with their phones. Everybody is. And so obviously most people are on Blade stream or whoever's most popular, but these other guys are like getting views too because people want all the points of view. Well, this guy donated to himself to drink 15 shots or something crazy like that. Then he drank 15 shots, which he paid himself to drink, and then he died. Like,
So he lost half to a third of that money he donated to himself through the service via donation. If it was,
I'm
no,
like
it wasn't
99% sure that's what happened. The same
Twitch.
certainty I am
Yeah.
about that James Polk cheese.
Okay, well then pretty sure, because
Pretty
you
sure?
were right about a president having a cheese wheel. It was just Jack,
I knew it.
not Polk.
Yeah.
But yeah, did
I
you
wish
guys
we
hear
still had-
about this? Do you guys remember the succulent Chinese meal guy?
Oh, 82 years old today. Oh,
Passed away. R.I.P. to him. One of the
He died on
funniest
his
clips
birthday?
ever. No, I don't think it's his birthday, but yeah, he's 82 years
Might be.
old and he died of cancer, prostate
Did
cancer.
you guys see the interview that he did like not too long ago, like a couple
Yes.
months ago? The
No,
trailer
I
park
didn't.
one.
What'd he do?
They were somebody just went with him with a microphone. They were just like, "Hey, by the way, like this was you back in the day. Like, what was the story?" It's like, "Did you actually steal the meal?" He's like, "Gosh, of course I did. I was guilty as fuck."
Look at the headlock here.
What is the
You know
charge?
your judo well, sir.
Oh, you know your judo well.
That's the one that got me on the penis. That's him.
That's
Let
that was
go
so
of my penis.
He
Well,
had
I had to
such
make
a-
a show of it.
he had such like an authoritative, almost Saruman vibe to him.
Shakespearean.
Yeah, Shakespearean. That I believed him. I'm like, why are they criminalizing this man for enjoying a succulent Chinese meal?
I believed him. I was like, there's no way this is a meal thief. Like,
Yeah,
they're clearly accosting.
Australia is so funny. Like, just what a silly country. I love them. Like, never change, Australia. Even the way they talk, like, it's so.
I think
silly.
if
I
there
love it.
is like a global nuclear war, it really affects mostly the northern hemisphere. I think there's an alternate reality where us and the Russians like do each other and Europe in, and those Aussies are left to carry the flag.
I think
of-
that's called
of
Mad
humanity.
Max.
Well, they got nuked too in that, and that was also
Oh.
the Gasoline Wars were a big part of that. And clearly there was some kind of a plague. Everybody's radiated. They've got those what's the V8 boys called?
boys.
In the show.
They all had like
No.
leukemia or some shit, or
I haven't
blood,
seen Mad
blood
Max.
cancer. You haven't seen fucking Mad Max either?
No,
none
it's
of 'em?
fun. No, none of it.
How many times have you seen King of the Hill?
A number.
A number.
It's not like I'm sitting there like attentively, like, oh, I can't wait for Hank to say this. Like, it's just kind of on in the background.
You could throw fucking some of these classics.
Yeah, but after King of the Hill is Seinfeld. And then after Seinfeld comes the
The
first
Office.
9 seasons of The Simpsons. And then after that comes
King of the Hill
early,
again.
early
And then-
Family Guy. And then early South Park. And
Have you
then
ever
we're
seen-
back to King of the Hill again. All of a sudden,
King of the Hill really is the southern version of Friends. Southern guy version of Friends.
King of the Hill rocks. It's just such a funny show. Like it's a feel good show for me. Everybody has those feel good shows. For Kyle, I know 100% his is The Office. I'm
Or Star
rewatching The
Trek.
Office right now, and it's like I get why this is so popular.